optional, but I'm just saying, just in case you can't relate to what I'm saying. Now, when you come to the realization that it's time for me to get into a relationship, the first thing that is going to be on your mind, all right, apart from the fact that, oh, obviously, we need to look for a well-grounded believer, a spiritual person, a committed person, and all and none of that. One of the things you must always look out for also is how mature is this person. Because the level of maturity that your partner has will determine the progress you will make in your relationship. And that is why it seems like a lot of people are in a wrong relationship, but they don't know it. Why don't they know it? Because they themselves are not mature. They are not growing, and yet their partner is not growing. So who is supposed to hold the other person to maturity? And worst part, they don't have an oversight. They don't have a pastor. They don't have a good local church that can tell them, oh, it's time for you to move from this particular level of your relationship to the other. It has happened to us sometimes here, even in HeraldsNation, that the Vanguard or myself will just make pointers to some people and say, what exactly are you people doing? It's time for you to do the next thing. And sometimes it's not because these people are not ready, or it's just maybe sometimes they've not really thought about it. They've not, maybe paid attention to it. They just feel like, oh, let's just, that thing of let's just keep dating and let's see where it goes. A clause for us in HeraldsNation. All right, our relationships are marital relationships. Glory be to God. So that means you'll be thinking of marriage at the back of your mind. So what I'm saying is, because sometimes, even if the two parties in the relationship are immature, what can save you is that you have a good oversight over you that can always nudge you in the right direction. So maturity is an important aspect of we're going to look at tonight. The reasons why it's important for us, your relationship will not just be all about your love and your romance and the fact that you love you and you love yourself and you love the person next to you. I've always told you, it's not, you will get to that stage where you realize that love is not enough. If you like, you want to argue with me, no problem. At least I'm 6 years in relationship and 6 years in marriage and 9 years in a relationship, so I know what I'm talking about. Not because you hate your partner, not because you detest them. It's not about that. It's just because you realize that we've said this thing this morning, so what next? Some of you just believe that as long as I know the best of poems, I know the best of, I'm a content creator, so I can keep creating content that will let my partner love me. Wait until they don't have